Hi everyone, I'm Catherine with GraCee Designs, and this is Mornings with GraCee. Today we're going to be doing some knitting. I'm going to teach you how to cast on, do a knit stitch, and a purl stitch. So if you'd like to learn how to knit, please join me today on Mornings with GraCee. I'm going to teach you how to cast on. I'm using very large needles. Make it easier to see, they're actually 13s. And 4-ply yarn. I'm using the big needles just to show you how to actually do this. Thought it'd be easier to see. Probably use a thicker yarn for this size needle. Normally we'd probably use a 7 or an 8, but this is just for practice. So I'm going to leave a long tail. So I'll put maybe 5 or 10 stitches. First we're going to make a slip knot. I'm going to put that slip knot on the needle. And we're going to take the 2 strands of yarn and we're going to put our fingers between them. And we're going to lift our fingers up. We're going to go under this yarn, over the other piece of yarn, and back through the hole. And that's going to make our stitch. Fingers between, lift it up, to the left, to the right, pull it through. Under, over, between, and give it a little tug. Over, over, go through there, and over there, back through the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3, 6, 7, 8. Do one more. That's 9. And then there's 10. Okay. So now, I'll take a couple minutes to teach you how to knit. I like to put my yarn over my finger like this and hold it. But for teaching purposes, I'm going to just show you how to go under the yarn, needle in the back, take your yarn, put it over the back needle, take that back needle, and if you can see, you're going to grab that yarn that you put around there, pull it through the hole. It's very loose, but it's just to show you, and tighten it up. Then we're going to take that off the needle, and you have your first stitch. And now they're kind of connected. So again, we're going to go under to the back, wrap that yarn around that needle, bring that yarn through, and then take it off the needle. Okay. Yarn up, around, and off. Just going to go really slow so you can see what I'm doing. Through the stitch, wrap the yarn, bring that yarn through the stitch, and then take the stitch off. Through, around, back down, and off. Through to the back, wrap your yarn around, bring the yarn through, take off the stitch. Knit, around, and then off. Through, around, bring it back, and take off the stitch. Through, around, back down, and off. Last stitch, around, come down, through, and off. And that's how you knit. There's a nice little row there. Okay, tighten it up a little bit, and then I'm going to show you how to purl. Okay, so to purl, we're going to go down into the stitch. Instead of going to knit like this into the back, we're going to go down in the front. And we have the yarn in the front. We're going to grab that yarn. It's going to be a little awkward for the first stitch. Pull it. Oh, let me see if I can tighten that up a little bit. Go down, wrap that yarn, and then we're going to pull it back up through the stitch and take it off. Yarn goes in the front, go down through it. I'm going to wrap it around the needle downward. I'm going to lift up through the hole this time and pull it off. So again, I'm going to do this really slow. Down, take the yarn that way, and then take the stitch off. Yarn in the front, go through the stitch, wrap it that way, lift up and off. Down, take the yarn and wrap it around the needle, pull it back through the stitch, take it off. Down, and another one, go down into the stitch, wrap the yarn around the needle, come up through that stitch, take it off. Yarn in the front, wrap it around, needle, take it off. Down, and then take it off. One more, down, wrap it around, go up through there, through that stitch, and then take it off. So you have a row of knit and a row of purl. So there you go. Quick lesson on how to knit stitches and how to purl stitches. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I made it quick and easy for you to learn how to do some basics in knitting, and I hope you'll join me again on Mornings with GraCee.